all of our audio unattached, so that's great. All of the audio that was previously attached unattached itself. So we are back. Sorry about that. That is really dumb. So yeah, there we go.
Seeing this on my laptop is distracting. I'll look at my phone, I promise.
All right. So how is everybody doing tonight? You guys should be able to hear us now. I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves. CJ is a ghost, so she gets to go first.
I will be the ghost of Gordon Cole tonight.
Ooh.
And I would yell into my mic, but that might hurt.
Yes, please don't yell at people.
Is it just me or is Austin upside down?
Austin's upside down.
Just you.
Please don't break
too.
Dana.
Everyone can do
One
it.
of those days. I thought for sure maybe I was on drugs.
All right, CJ, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I can. Hi, I'm CJ Blair. I am a writer of things, and I am going to be working on some edits tonight.
Okay, upside down Austin.
Hi, everybody. My name is Austin K. I'm from the channel Austin K, which is my name. I am currently working on my one-year novel writing project for So Tall the Trees, which I plan on publishing this year in December. I'm going to be working on that story tonight, and I promise I won't be a floating head for the entire night, but it's Sarah's birthday, and everything is crazy.
Oh my gosh, Jeannie brought up Max Headroom, and now I can't ever stop thinking about
Max
it.
Headroom.
That's where I fell in love with Matt Frewer. And he's great and everything. But
Oh
yeah,
my god. That's such a flashback for me.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh wow. I'm glad other people are familiar. All right, Dana.
Hi, I'm Dana Gollin, and sometimes I write under Ava Fox, and today I'm just going to be Dana.
All right. Heather.
Okay, I am Heather Dewey Pettit, and let's see, I am writing my first book, and I'm also, basically I'm an author, editor, and sometime artist, I sometimes say.
All right. Morgan.
Hi, I'm Morgan Hazelwood. I'm a blogger, vlogger. Everywhere is Morgan Hazelwood, except Twitter, where I'm Morgan Hazelwood. Because I can't do virtual backgrounds, I had to do an actual side.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Because Sarah is the best, and thank you so much for having me, as always. Tonight, I will be working on fixing the pacing of the edits I did last week.
Fair. And Tamara.
Forever. For the rest of my life.
Yes, editing never stops.
Right? That's why on my Twitter, I just have Tamara's always editing.
I saw that.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
And I'll never change it because that's really always the case.
Yeah. I saw that
So
and I was
tonight-
like, yeah.
When it's not Nano, I'm editing.
Even during Nano, I'm editing something. Tonight, I'm going to be editing the description for AuthorTube News. We just recorded that today, so that's the thing. My name's Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author, and that's what I'm doing tonight. Yep, that's it. Happy
Awesome.
birthday, Sarah.
Thanks
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for
And happy
everybody
birthday,
for
Sarah.
being here and for the birthday wishes. Hello, everyone. I am Sarah. This is my channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I also have all links down below. Everybody here has links down below, so go click on them. Did I miss somebody? I now think I missed somebody. No. Nope. Everybody's there. Okay.
Even the ghosty.
Yeah, I thought I missed somebody's links, but I did not miss anyone's links this time. And Camille will be here in a little bit, so I'll have her introduce herself. So when everything goes awry, don't worry.
Don't freak out.
I know it's coming. So yeah.
I'll distract you with my happy birthday song at that time.
Speaking of, I need to pull up that chat so I know when she's coming, so that I know to be ready for it. So yeah, and we're gonna write some words, and yeah, it's my birthday today, so it's very exciting. Let's see who's here. CJ and Heather were both here bright and early, even though they was gonna be here on the camera. Jeannie, welcome, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Heidi is here. Austin and Caro. Austin's obviously here too. And Caro is sometimes. And Caro asked everybody hit the like button. I would love that. Ginny Noble is here. I hope you get the assistance you are hoping for because your writing has been non-existent today. That makes sense. Been there. Sorry about being a little late, you guys. It was a mess. And sorry about the sound starting out there. Everything on OBS that I always, I reset up a while back so that I didn't have to have the heart attack I was having every stream, all unattached itself. So that was my favorite.
Rude.
Yeah. Sarah Keefe is here. Barbara Howard is here. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Sky is here. Esty Haggis, for those of you who don't know her by Sky. Elsie Clements is here. And Stephen Whelan is here. So hello, everybody. If I missed you, I'm really sorry. I tried to grab everybody. Everybody in the chat has been... Everybody in the video has been in the chat, too. So if I didn't mention you there, it's not because I was ignoring you. It's because now I'm confused. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long day. So yeah, we're gonna do some 15-minute sprints. I'm gonna pop up my timer here so you guys start seeing the timer instead of the spinny like and subscribe button that doesn't button, but it's cute and it spins and I thought it was fun. So yeah.
It is. It's very fun. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's small enough that it wouldn't affect anyone, but I do worry a little bit that it might cause somebody a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody said anything, and it's very small, so I'm hoping that it won't. But, if anyone ever has a problem with it, or if anyone hears that someone has a problem with it, please let me know and I will take it off, because I don't want to upset or bother anyone or cause somebody an actual, medical problem. And I know that can be. So, yeah. Anyway. So let's go ahead and start our first sprint. And, yeah. So we're going to get started on our first 15 in 3, 2, 1, and go. on with our first sprint. Thank you, Aphrodite.
Well, hi.
And Aphrodite is here. If you were not muted in our thing, I did mute everybody, so make sure you unmute yourself. Yeah, so I think Heather is off doing a thing, but how did everybody else do?
Well, you know, jamming out, did pretty well.
I was distracted, and I found a bug bite on my arm, but I didn't write anything.
Well, don't scratch it either.
I only got 145.
I see you.
I was gonna say I do the opposite. I always scratch the tops off of them and then put the Neosporin on it to stop the itch. Because I've noticed that when I don't get the tops off of them, the Neosporin doesn't really work as well. The like anti-itch Neosporin stuff, the bug bite and stuff.
Alcohol.
I do the thing where you take your fingernail and you make
do
like
an
a
X
crisscross.
Yep.
Yeah. It works for at least 3 minutes.
Yeah. Also, if you're really worried about scratching it, take some clear nail polish, paint over that shit.
Right.
I'm actually like hella allergic to mosquitoes, and so when I get mosquito bites, nothing works. Nothing at all.
Well, I mean, that makes sense because you're allergic.
They swell up like
Benadryl?
this. Huh?
Does Benadryl help?
Well, the problem is, like, orally it will, but I can't function if I take it. Like, I cannot take, Advil makes me tired sometimes. Like, everything makes me tired.
I mean, life makes us tired, so great excuse for a nap.
Yeah.
Morgan,
There is a Snorlax.
I am.
do you know how to unmute the phone?
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
If it'll...
Maybe. Oh,
There we go.
you go.
Oh,
Yep, it was being a butthole. Yes, it is
Can
my
anybody hear me?
birthday. Yes, we can hear you.
oh, okay.
Yep. Yes, it is my birthday. Thank you to everyone.
Doesn't work.
Oh, now my hair doesn't want to be part of the banner. What?
I think
It's
the lighting changed.
We get used
Yeah.
to it, and then it changes on us.
The day star is setting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. I'm becoming less ghostly. Like,
I
I'm
don't-
still not fully corporeal, but I am less ghostly.
Your shirt is getting much more corporeal. Like, that is much less of, like, a floating darkness.
I also
That means
moved
that
my
the
seat.
spell is working.
The spell is working. It's bringing me back.
Back to life spell is working.
Unto life. Bring forth CJ.
Oh my god, it's a Weird Al birthday picture. That's the best one!
That's all.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
For those of you who don't know,
Americans.
Weird Al is my number one.
I mean,
Or to put-
quality.
yeah, to put it in Batman lingo, he's my number one guy. Okay, sorry. How did everyone do? I'm sorry, I am really out of it today.
Okay.
It's your birthday. You
Yeah,
don't have to be on top of things.
and I think it's the hair dye fumes aren't helping either.
Unless you want to be on top of things. You know. Pulled a Dana.
Huh?
I said I pulled a Dana.
That's right. That's right. Get dirty for Sarah's birthday.
So,
Or wait, we said the word nasty last night, and then we had to get a clarification of what kind of nasty it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, is this my cue? Is this no? Okay, all right.
Never mind.
It's in the bag."
That was a really good stream.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun on it.
thank you, Caro. I'm glad you guys had good noms. I appreciate the toast.
Aw.
Nasty or eyebrow waggle nasty. That's... Oh,
I think
was...
you know the answer.
Earlier today, I was on the Dawdling Writers stream talking to her. She's actually here. She just hit 100 subs. If you're not subbed to her, you should go sub to her too.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Heck yeah!
But I had said that I accidentally muted it, and she made an allusion. I said I muted it to talk to Travis, and she made an allusion to like, ooh, and I'm like, no, it wasn't that kind of talking, but I mean, you know.
I'm sure everybody in the house wants to be included on the stream.
We's all grown-ups. We could have adult time with our significant others.
That's my favorite time of day.
Dana, we've been around long enough to know that that's not one time a day for you.
Oh, you got me. You got me.
Here's my fan, CJ.
Hold on, let me go get my picket fan. Hold on.
Tamara, you just got to get yourself a set of pearls to clutch over there.
I actually do have a few sets of pearls.
You should keep one at your desk for times when you're on streams and you need to clutch your pearls.
Clutch it.
Just be like, I clutch my pearls.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I got a box of like 50 of these suckers.
Oh, nice.
My cousin was having a wedding first week of May, and the week of, it announces her outside beach wedding was going to be 97 the first week of May in Virginia. So I ordered these, and they were they were supposed to be favors, but like half the people didn't take theirs, so I got a box full of them.
Nice.
My biggest problem is
That's
put up a background and it blocks all airflow over here. So
Yeah,
that's what this is.
There's just no.
Yeah, that can happen. It's weird how a piece of cloth can do that. It doesn't seem like it should be that.
Well, I bought the green,
my goodness.
but then it wasn't thick enough, so I had to put a sheet behind it. And then I blocked the air conditioning vent, and I've got the 2 mouths. So if you see me get up and leave the room, it's because I need some oxygen.
They're like on the ground, like, what are you doing, Mom?
That's way too much effort for me. I would not suffer that much just for the background.
Oh my God, we're now
correct.
Okay. This is not just a background. This is for my girl. You know what? Sarah means so much to me that if I would have known a little bit sooner, I would have hung twice as many balloons in here and had a freaking stroke on camera just to celebrate the day that she took
you're gonna make me cry. Stop.
All right.
Let's talk about how great Sarah is.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I think so.
Sarah, I think you're great, but I love AC.
Yeah, I like air conditioning too. I just turned mine off. I don't know how long that's going to happen, but it started about an hour before the stream doing this weird jiggly noise. So it sounds like a nickel inside a pop can.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not awesome.
I don't think that's what it's supposed to sound like.
I know what pop is now because I live in the north now.
I don't usually say pop. If I'm talking about an empty can, I call it a pop can. If I'm talking about the drink, it's always soda.
Huh.
Right.
I don't know why.
As long as
It's probably because of living in Virginia.
I
got
can
made fun of.
figure out the pop thing. The people who call all soda Coke are just right out, though.
Yeah, that's a southern thing.
What type of Coke do you want?
Yeah, that's a southern thing.
Not my part of the South.
I feel like it's even more regional because nowhere I'm from in Tennessee calls it all Coke.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard of it. I've just never heard anyone actually do that. I heard my first person use the word pop in a sentence at work a year ago, and I was like, whoa, where are you from?
Well, when Camille gets here, our bona fide Southern belle, she can tell us.
I don't know that they do that in Mississippi, though.
I was trying to remember.
You
They say
can't get
pop in
much
West
more
Virginia.
south.
Because I don't think, I don't think she says Coke. I don't think she does.
She says soda.
I thought
We do
so.
soda.
Yeah.
In Virginia. Yeah.
See, and I moved to Virginia when I was 5.
Yeah.
And kids made fun of me because I said pop, and that's when I switched to soda. But if it's an empty can, it stayed pop. I don't know why.
I don't know who began perpetuating that there were locations in the South where all soda
They're
was referred to as
charts.
Coke.
I think there are. I think it's more like
I remember saying
specific than that.
I remember saying that, and I don't know where I picked that up at.
Yeah,
I
think
have a friend
that was
who's
a long time
from
ago.
Atlanta
that's what I was gonna say. I thought Georgia was.
who calls everything Coke.
That could have been it.
That's where Coke is, like, that's their thing. In
That's
and that's I thought it was the weirdest thing, and I'd
That
never
could
heard,
have
but
been.
that's her thing. It's everything's Coke here because that's all they do.
I mean, I lived
Yeah.
I lived on, I say on the border. It was like 4 hours apart, but like 4 hours to Georgia and then 4 hours to Alabama. Like I was like right on the cusp of those two places and never heard that in my life. I lived there
Dodling
for
Writer just
many
confirmed
years.
it's
Yeah.
all Coke in Georgia.
Yep. And Sarah Keefe said she lived in Georgia, Tennessee, and Florida, and it was always Coke.
I lived in Tennessee my whole life, never heard that once.
Florida does stay really weird anyway because there's a lot of people in and out of Florida
Yes.
because they come from everywhere. So that does dialect is a little different in Florida because of that. So
I mean,
Yes.
and also it's like
Interesting.
where in the state you live.
Exactly.
I had people who went to school with me who would say Wednesday with like 4 syllables in there.
Right.
Nobody else in class did, and she was local, but she just
Yeah.
lived out a little further, you know?
a little further.
A little further.
Yeah, my little brother says crayons. Like
Oh,
the
no.
things you color with. Oh, it makes me want to have a stroke. And my mom says all of the things that you shouldn't say except wash. Like she says Italian. And it makes me want to eat live bees.
My ex says salary for like celery, and I'm like, nobody's paying you to eat it. Every time through the whole marriage, every time we said it, I was like, not gonna pay you to eat it.
My the kids I lived with for many, many years, when the boy was 2 and he was learning to talk, his grandmother says "warsh."
My
And we were
grandma
sitting at the dinner table, and he kept saying "warsh," and we said, "No, it's wash. There's no R." And he said, "Well, why does Grandma say it?" And I said, being smart, and this was a bad choice on my part, I said, "Well, that's a colloquialism. That's part of her vernacular." And he's 2 or 3 at the time, and repeated that to Grandma. I mean,
I have some family with the last
like
name
that.
Carter, and I was so confused as a kid why Carter and water were not spelled the same with the ARTER.
Oh.
Yeah. That makes here, because I'm not from here, like we moved a lot when I was a kid, so I had learned how to talk in a lot of different places, like Texas and Virginia and Iowa and Illinois, and so it's kind of weird. But people here say pillow and milk.
yes.
Those are not the words. I will literally, if somebody says, "Can I get some milk?" I will literally look at them and go, "I don't know what that is." That's not a word.
To be fair, I was raised in a military town, so I know that there are things that I say strangely. The woman who minded me from age like 7 to age 12 was from the UK, and her husband was specifically from Northern Ireland, and it took me probably 10 years to stop saying trout and tree. So
Yeah.
I know I say things real dumb.
Yeah.
And then the other major population was all Korean. So I definitely know I say some things in English that are not correct.
Yeah, that's...
Part of
Yes,
your charm.
Canadian accents are very cute, at least to most Americans. I don't know about anywhere else, but every American I know thinks Canadian accents are adorable.
Yes, Janine Noble. My grandmother says, "Oh, my aching back."
Oh, my aching back.
That's yes.
So cute.
They live in northern Minnesota. Arn.
Yeah.
My My mom's family lives up in
John.
northern Minnesota on the Iron Range, and they have some really interesting dialectic and accent. What's the word?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dialect?
They have dialect. There is a dialect there, but they also have that semi-Canadian accent as well. I had a cousin who once told me that when I told her I thought she sounded Canadian, she said, "Oh no, Canadians talk way faster than we do." And then she added "a" at the end.
Yeah. My dad's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And so
I'm 30
there's
miles
another
away.
reason why my accent is effed up. It's like throw some Southern, throw a bit of the UK, sprinkle in some Korean, and toss me in the North. What
No
do you
offense
get?
to your dad, but I theorized on Twitter yesterday that everyone from Wisconsin is a serial killer.
Well, funny story.
Wait a second. This doesn't sound like a
Travis is from Wisconsin. I live with a dude from Wisconsin. It's fine.
Funny story.
Fine.
My dad has like the most typical name of a guy you would associate from Wisconsin. His name is Todd.
Right, yeah.
My grandma, so my Mima, was part of the first clinical trials for lithium as a treatment.
Oh.
And when she was in her first mental institution, she was next to Ed Gein, who's a serial killer.
I know who Ed Gein is. I know all about Ed Gein. In fact, Ed Gein and cheese on apple pie is actually where that conversation started, because somebody said that that's what Ed Gein asked for when he got arrested, and that was proof that only serial killers eat cheese on apple pie, which I agree with. And everyone I know who eats that lives in Wisconsin, and I think everyone who lives in Wisconsin is a serial killer. That's where that
there you
conversation
go.
was. Yeah.
See? Look at that.
Tried cheese on apple pie. It's not bad.
Cheese goes on apples, so
No, it doesn't.
imagine-
No, it
What?
fucking doesn't.
What?
Never. It doesn't. That's illegal.
People
No.
do pair that together quite often, fruit and cheese.
They're very wrong. I can't.
Oh, that's good.
She's gonna come back here and eat cheese and apples in front of us.
I hope she does, because that would be excellent trolling.
I can't do like the sweet and savory together thing. I can't eat peaches in cottage cheese. That's disgusting. I don't eat pie other than cherry pie anyway.
I mean, you lost me at cottage cheese immediately, so I fled.
Oh, I'll eat cottage
Fled the
cheese.
chat.
I love cottage cheese, but I don't put stuff in it. That's weird. Although,
Toki, stop fighting your brother.
yeah.
Like fruit in it.
Yeah.
Cottage cheese. No.
I think it's the texture for me. I'm just like, nah.
I can
can't.
only eat large curd cottage cheese
No.
because small curd cottage cheese is
That
mushy.
honestly just gave me the chills.
I
Like,
don't eat it anymore at all. I used to.
Yeah, that's. I know cottage cheese, for some of the people I know who don't do milk, cottage cheese is especially troubling to their body.
I hate the texture.
That's I love cottage
Blah.
cheese, but don't put shit in it.
Like it. I'm like,
Cheese curds are better than almost everything. Let's be 100% real, Michael. Just plain
That is
cheese
true.
curds, probably better than most of the things that I'm eating.
I can get behind that.
also, Michael, you were talking about being Canadian and people thinking that your accent is cute. I noticed that you spoke French in the beginning of the chat. Are you francophone? Like, because that adds to the cuteness to Americans. Just letting you know. Like, if you've got Canadian French accent on top of it, it's over. You just slay the U.S. just like that. They're like, "Wah!"
apples and
I got a
Gouda. That
question.
sounds so good, Sarah.
I got a question about these curds. My friend who moved from Hawaii to Wisconsin in February when she was 16. Last time my boyfriend went out to Wisconsin, she asked him to bring her back the curds, but like the squeaky ones.
Squeaky cheese.
cheese,
Yeah, that's the other name
yes.
for cheese curds is squeaky cheese.
Yeah, squeaky cheese.
Okay.
You know it's good if it squeaks. It has to squeak or it's not.
Against your teeth. That's
Yeah.
like,
And the weird thing is, this is so fucking weird. I live 30 miles from the Wisconsin border. If I buy cheese curds in Rockford, I do not get squeaky cheese. If I drive over the border, I do. Mm-hmm. They will not ship that shit squeaking over our border. No, fuck you, Illinois. You will get no squeak.
I don't think
You
they
pay
ship
our
them
taxes or
anywhere.
you will not squeak. It is the squeak tax.
Squeak tax.
The Wisconsin squeak tax.
I don't think you can get them in Virginia either. I think that's why my friend asked for him to bring them back.
It's usually it's places where they make cheese because it's actually the byproduct of the cheese.
Yeah.
And it's got to be fresh to be real.
Yeah,
And
if
for
you
it to
can
squeak, it's
find-
got to be fresh. Yeah.
If you can find like a Newski's or something like that, they probably have some squeak cheese.
Never heard of that place before in my
Me
life.
either.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's a new
Maybe
one.
it's
Never
just in
mind.
Wisconsin. I don't know. I don't know.
I have said many derogatory things about Wisconsin tonight, and I'm not sorry about it. I
You
just want to
shouldn't
make
be.
that clear.
It's not good.
As an Illinois resident, I must say derogatory things about Wisconsin. It is
Right,
my,
just like
birthright.
Wisconsinites must say derogatory things about Illinois. You know, I
Yes.
grew up with the saying, the fib saying, my whole life. Every time we pass by, going to Wisconsin.
It really, like, because we're right between there's like a lot of heat there, and then the Packers versus Bearsness. And I'm not a sports person. I have no interest in sports, but the people will eat each other alive. Like,
I really will.
Yeah, like even like friends will like say terrible things to each other over the fucking football.
They 110% will. Like my whole family, we have. This is a stat that my family uses all the time. They're like, yeah, we only got one guy in our family who's like, he's for the Vikings. It's fine. At least it's not the Bears. My aunt bought a house that had a little sign. Whoever lived there before was a Bears fan, and the first thing, my dad drove up there and took all of the signage and all of the memorabilia out.
People are so weird about their sports.
It's so weird. It's so weird. My uncle was a coach for Green Bay, and even he's not that weird. Okay, like.
My only personal knowledge of Green Bay is that's where I saw Tool, and that is probably my favorite concert that I've ever seen.
Word.
So Green Bay has a very special place in my heart for the opposite reason of everyone else who likes Green Bay.
Oof.
So we should probably do a writing
Tool
spree.
is the opposite of football?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. I have never heard anyone describe fisting someone in a football game. I have heard that at a Tool concert.
Legit.
I say
We
they're
should
close.
sprint, maybe. I feel like
Little tracks here.
Hey, I didn't write the Tool songs. If you listen to Tool, it's fucking Tool lyrics. I didn't write it.
that's true. See, Ginny
Somebody
gets
talk to
it.
Maynard.
Divorces happen in Minnesota over Vikings versus Packers. It does, for sure.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did the marriage take place in the first place?
They
lied.
met. They met. He was a chef, and he hid it from her for 3 years. Yeah, that's the story of my cousin and her husband.
Are you serious? I thought we were about to go into like a Hallmark story. I was like, yes, tell me more.
Well, now they have 3 kids, and they're all very lovely, and Fiona is the apple of my eye, and I love her. That is all.
Fiona is the apple of my eye. Oh my God.
I just want to say for the record, you can eat apple and then eat cheese. I just don't put cheese on an apple and put it
You
in
shouldn't
my
have said
mouth.
that. She's doing it now.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not the one who has to answer to the devil later. That's you.
You look like you have already answered to the devil, if that's where
I
you
am
are.
so already doomed to the special hell. Do you know who talks during movies?
Oh shit.
No, you do not.
You just told
About
everybody
the
about
movie. I
yourself.
don't talk about other things, and I don't expect answers. I'm on
You talk to
topic
the
at least.
screen.
That's me as well.
You talk to the screen.
I'm doomed to the special hell. I admit it.
Well, as long as
I
you
do a
are.
lot of like
not to the
gasping,
screen.
and
Oh,
I
thank you.
gasp and laugh out loud, and
I have a
hide my
twin.
face.
I have a twin, and her husband has sworn to never sit between us at a movie ever again. Because he sat between us in the theater once, and we both would wait for the other one to stop talking in his ear, and then have the exact same comment in like 3-second delay. And like not always on the same side first, but the same comment. And he's like, never.
Did you guys give him like a
Electra,
special
so-
dinner?
Poor man.
It was Electra, so I mean, there was a lot to make fun of.
I mean, yeah, you didn't lose out on much.
So just
It
my
probably
defense.
drove him nuts.
Yeah. He
All right.
warns anyone else, so they don't get stuck there.
Okay, we
Special
haven't
place
done
for
much.
his enemies.
We should
Okay.
absolutely do a sprint
We were,
Yes.
yeah.
before I start
Sorry.
talking about something inappropriate again.
Oh.
All
Save
right,
that for after the sprint.
right. Let's figure
My
out
face when you
next
started
inappropriate-
talking about it. Oh.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go! did everybody do? Do 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 do.
I hung up some laundry.
Woohoo!
About that.
That's the thing I haven't been doing.
I finished editing the episode I
Move
was
things
on.
around and stop.
What's wrong? Heather?
Oops.
You all right, Heather?
Yeah,
I don't-
having to do a few things. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry.
No, you're fine. I thought you said something was wrong.
Had to plug the phone in. Yeah, stuff.
Oops.
I was watching Cachet's 10K Sunday video.
Oh, did that just come out?
Yeah, that came
This
out
afternoon?
today.
Okay,
Yeah.
I must have missed it.
Yeah.
So I'll have to.
It's in my to be watched.
Ooh.
I used hand sanitizer, but it's ethyl hand sanitizer. It smells gross. And then I put on lotion, and that did not.
It wasn't cheese scented lotion, was it?
No, it wasn't cheese scented lotion. CJ. CJ
ghost
is a
of-
ghosty, by
The
the
ghost of CJ.
way. Ghosty.
Ooh.
Ghost Jay?
Oh, thank you for the birthday wishes, Mary and Grape Fry, who are both just coming in, and welcome. Did I miss anybody else? I don't think so. Did I know Alley Cat was here? Hi, Alley Cat. I don't remember seeing you earlier, but that might just be my stupidity, because I'm having a dumb day.
Yeah. You're having a birthday.
I'm wondering if it was the hair dye. I feel real dopey.
You know, when I do my hair, on the rare occasion that I do my hair, I notice like afterwards I'll feel a little bit lightheaded or whatever. I think it's
The fumes.
the developer. Yeah.
I'm very, very close to
Oh,
being at a point in my life to dye my hair jet black again. I'm getting there
Yeah,
emotionally.
The idea of you with jet black hair is so foreign to me.
Oh my gosh, my hair was black for a long time.
I used to have orange hair. I mean, red, and then it went brighter and went orange.
Oh, Paramore style.
Yeah.
Haley Williams.
I was kicking the henna.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I had rust-colored hair when I was 18 because I thought it was a fabulous idea to go blonde. I thought, why not? Blondes have so much more fun. I want to be a blonde. And then I found out that
Not
no.
true. We
There-
don't have more fun.
there is
Oh,
there is a real
I
hair
heard the
journey
word
on my
blonde. Hold on
YouTube.
a second.
Yeah, there is a real hair journey on my YouTube channel. So if you go back to the beginning and you, oh, there's a hair journey.
Oh, you know, I think my first YouTube video is private now, but in my first ever YouTube video, my hair was jet black, and I looked sick. Like, I looked a little bit under the weather.
I just can't
I
hear
think
very
in
well
mine,
because-
my hair was like this short and like orange tips and brown roots because I was growing it out because you can't dye over henna. And it kind
Right.
of looked like a sunset. It was kind of cool. Totally not weird looking. But yeah.
If you go all the way back to even my baby pictures, you will discover no hair journey. I've done nothing.
No hair journey.
No hair journey. My hair
Oh my
is
God.
as it was when I was born.
I have cut my hair in different various hairstyles, but only one time did I decide to go blonde, and I went rust. It
And
was
your
rust.
hair is essentially black, though, isn't it? Naturally?
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine's just like really dark brown, which dark brown and black, when you're stripping them, are vastly different.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That's a big difference.
I always end up doing something extreme to my hair between November and December of every single year. And it's usually cutting it off, which doesn't make any sense because you'd think, oh, long hair in the winter when it's cold. But I end up getting like up to my ears haircut every year.
You also don't have
done
colds.
strange
So, I mean,
haircuts. So.
you're
What?
right. You also don't really have colds, so there you go.
True, though. Yeah, that's
It's-
a lot of frizz I don't have to deal with.
Yeah, it's not negative 40 at your house ever, you know.
No.
It's not like that kind of
Not.
cold there. So
Well,
it's
50 will give me a chill. 50 is a little miserable around here. I mean, 50 is like walk outside without a jacket, and it's like, uncomfortable.
I just wish it
That's
stayed
right.
at 50.
That's why there are
All year
jackets.
round.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the most I've ever done is cut my hair. And I cut my hair damn near off, so.
Yeah.
I'm lazy as bleep. I get my hair trimmed once every year or two, and then every 3 to 4 years, I just chop it all the way here, and then it just grows out again.
My hair grows very slow.
I just say, today there was no humidity, and our temperature index was like in the low 80s, and our weatherman literally said it's fall-like outside.
No.
Swear to God. And I was like, it is.
Sounds about right.
I don't
That sounds about
understand 80 and no humidity. I don't.
You Southerners are so cute.
That's nearly, I'm like, break out the
That is
pumpkin
true.
spice. My God. It's chilly. Oh my God. Let me get my cardigan.
Oh my
Louisiana and
goodness.
Florida,
just-
both
Don't
They say the
understand
same
no
thing.
humidity.
both places.
Which we also don't have air conditioning in our house. So, like, we're pretty, like, conditioned to it.
It's 85 here, and when it changes to like 81, I'll be cold. It's so weird, like because the temperature doesn't change that much. There's not a lot of variance, so you
Well-
can feel like every degree.
And I do know that, like, when
weird.
I was in, like, I went to Jamaica when I was younger, like, being cold there is different, partly because you're not dressed the same way in the first place. There isn't another cold to feel it against, you know? So, I mean, like, it does, like, obviously you feel cold at a different temperature because you live in a different climate. But, like, it's strange, though, because if you go to that area, it doesn't take long for your body to go, I don't really like it to be this other temperature anymore.
Right. Well, and there's a huge difference if you go from cold, dry air and cold, humid air.
Yeah.
Like here, people are like, oh, it doesn't get that cold in the desert. And it's like, when it gets cold here, and it does, it's so dry that it almost like stabs you, like deep in your body. It's miserable.
Yeah.
I would much more prefer a humid cold than a dry cold.
It's cold can only get so humid because the water particles inside of the cold can only they can only hold so many water particles because of how they move. So the warmer it is, the more humidity you can get in the air. So it can only get so wet in the cold, but like it still can make a big and like
We're always smarter
Yeah.
for being in your presence, you know?
That's exactly why Virginia has afternoon thunder showers. Is the temperature starts to drop and the air can't hold any more water. So
Don't drop.
I really like
Oh, it's the opposite
physics.
here in Florida.
we just pray for the
It's so
thunderstorms
hot,
to be
it
like
just
7 p.m. because if it's at 7, it'll cool off the air. If it's at like 4 p.m., as soon as it stops raining, it'll immediately turn into steam and the air will be like 110% humidity because it's
Air you
actively
can wear.
The Tennessee has this problem where it gets in its mind that it should get down to like 20 degrees, which in general, that's not that bad. Compared to where I live now, it's not that bad. But it somehow still maintains all of the moisture and cold. So your skin is wet and it's 20 degrees and there's wind.
Ugh.
And it literally is so painful. It's so painful.
Ow.
The
I've
worst.
just discovered another food that Oink likes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Celery.
Yes. We stand a healthy dog.
She's
Just wants to eat everything.
She's like she's a bunny. She's a bunny mute. You've got Sasquatch on there now too. I love that.
A hippity hoppity pep.
I love your background, Tamara.
Thank you.
I love Sasquatch.
Plays some funky music. Is that what that says?
Yep.
Yeah. There is a YouTube channel called Sasquatch, and it is my favorite YouTube channel. It is just a dude dressed as a Sasquatch playing the saxophone. That's the channel.
Different saxophones too. It's not like he just plays the one. He plays a Barry. He
Cool.
plays
But he
alto,
plays like
plays...
different. He plays different songs, and like he puts out like different song clips. And the first one it recommended to me was Hall & Oates, and I am powerless to Hall & Oates. And as you all probably know, I really enjoy the Bigfoot. So yeah, I have a Hall & Oates problem.
There he is playing some funky sax to Dirtbag
As somebody
Sarah.
who lived through the 80s, I found, yeah.
Yeah,
I loved them back in the day.
I'm a huge Hall & Oates fan. They were one of the first bands I liked
was in
as a
middle
kid.
school.
Yeah, I mean, I was
When they
born
were
in
big.
81, so I'm 39 now. So
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, like, I
get it.
yeah, so
I
it was
understand.
like the first music that like really hit me as a kid. I think Rich Girl was the one because it's the one that like gets me. Mm-hmm. It's over.
Oh, wow.
It pops on and I'm gone
Interesting.
until Rich Girl is over. Just stop.
I have to
makes me
consult
remember.
the old man in the living room when we're talking about 80s music because, I was just a baby then.
Dana.
He's really out in the woods playing the saxophone.
He is. He is amazing. And there's one where he's sitting on a log. I think it was yesterday's video or today's video, one or the other. But there's no Prince in front of him. So all I can think is like, does he get on the log and then put on a fucking Sasquatch suit? Is that what this dude did? He's fascinating to me. Everything about him makes me happy.
Oh my God, there are no prints.
There's no, like, he must have come up on the other side. But like, I was just like,
Or
he
like
just
crawled down the
right, but he
log.
looks like he was like beamed onto the log.
Nobody knows what I'd do without you.
What do I want for my
it's pretty good,
birthday
y'all.
freebies? Oh, just likes. Just hit the like button. That's fine.
Like,
Just hit the like button.
We do that anyway.
Yeah, but I did a fundraiser on my Facebook. So if you're Facebook friends with me and you want to contribute to my fundraiser for the bail project, that's over there. That's really about it that I'm doing. And I'm not gonna like go hug my neighbors or something and give everybody the COVID. I don't have the COVID, but you never know. I don't think I have the COVID.
you wouldn't hug your neighbors anyway.
In his
And
face.
they're okay.
She's like, you want to go hug my neighbors? No. God, no.
Like, no, I just eavesdrop on their drama, and they're screaming to each other in the like.
That would require me to touch another human being, and that's not possible. Ah!
But if your neighbor is a duck,
My neighbor
is a
is a
fair
you'll
duck.
go. If your neighbor's a duck, she'll go out and hug the duck.
I do have duck neighbors.
Yeah.
I also have cat neighbors, and y'all know I'll hug
Yeah.
any cat.
Oh yeah.
I don't think anyone's surprised that I would totally hug an animal over a human being.
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
None.
Yeah.
Surprise
Yeah,
whatsoever.
nobody. I think we're all in the boat with you
mean-
on that one.
Give me a happy fuzzy mammal, and I'll be like, oh.
Humans
Yeah.
are weird because it's like you never know when to let go, but an animal will let you know very upfront. I love that honesty. When they're fighting to get out of your
It's like,
arms.
I'm done. And you're like, I respect that.
There's no awkward pauses, no lingering too long. I admire that authenticity.
I must be like the most unique human ever. You know when to let me go.
Oh my god.
Thank you. That hug was awful. Please go now.
This vibe ain't right.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'll just hug you from over here and not even like body
My
contact.
my sons brought their girlfriends home to meet me, and the first thing, like their girlfriends told me, the first thing they said is, "Don't hug my mom.
Don't hug my mom.
Just don't touch her." When I say, "Come here, give me a hug," then you know you are part of my circle. Until that moment, no.
Don't touch me.
No. Don't breathe my oxygen. Go.
Can I bring you a drink? Maybe start off with, "Can I bring you a drink?"
I'm not a big, touching people. I don't have permission to touch person. Like, I know some people will just go hug people or shake people's hands or, I don't know, like, touch your arm. No.
No.
You know, and, like, you see those things, like, every once in a while I'll happen past one of those videos of, like, some smarmy dude trying to teach men how to, like, talk to women, and they're always really gross. And it's always, like, rubber arm when you're talking to... No. Do not touch her arm when you're talking to her. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself.
Yeah. Yesterday I watched that 365 DNI video. I'm still scarred. And it felt like watching the pickup artist. Like all pickup artists. Because he would follow her, like, and he would say the same line over and over again. He's Italian. His name is Massimo. Her name is Laura. They both speak English. She's from Poland. They both speak English, but he still refuses to say Laura. He always says Laura, right? It's terribly annoying. But he walks up behind her and, like, gets, like, sniffing distance away and is like, "Are you lost, baby girl?" And I'm like, I would have hauled on, like, wah!
Oh, that reminds me of the first time I ever had a guy use a pickup line on me. Oof. I was working at a theme park, and he was study abroad, work abroad from France. And none of the other international kids would date him. Like, he was... So he comes up to me, and he goes, "I left my teddy bear at home. Will you sleep with me?"
No. No. Oh my God.
I was like, "What's your name again?"
honey, that's why God gave you hands. Sleep with yourself.
I don't know if I just
that was baby Morgan.
If I just give off like a don't vibe or whatever the case may be, but last night when I found out how touchy people can be to strangers, I was like, what the hell? And now you're getting touched and hit on, and I'm like, no. You got to put on your fuck you face. That's what you got to do.
I can count on one hand the number of times I've had pickup lines thrown at me. That was just very memorable.
Yeah.
For a man who did not know how to read the situation, and little baby 15-year-old Morgan. 16, I was working, but...
Heather, you brought up Huey Lewis in the chat. I am a huge Huey Lewis fan, too. I'm fine with, Billy Joel, Air Supply, all that stuff, but Huey Lewis and Hall & Oates, for some reason, those two,
Sure.
They got me.
Sure. I mean, and he was so attractive, and I think he wrote most of his music, too.
Yeah, other than he did albums of covers. Yeah, he's got... I think he's got a hearing issue or a vocal issue now that he can't. I think it's a hearing issue that he can't sing anymore, and it broke my heart.
I don't remember, but I saw the. So then, are you a Back to the Future fan?
Yes.
You know, that was the ultimate for my generation. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Because they did. Has anybody watched these YouTube shows that Josh Gad is doing? He's reuniting casts of
I've seen them. I haven't watched any of them.
And I think in the 90s too. And I mean, I was just going gah when that came on. So
yeah, I know that he did a Goonies one, right? Yeah, that was the one that came past.
And the Lord of the Rings, I saw that too.
Yeah,
those were just amazing and funny. Oh my God. And really cool. Then Huey Lewis was talking about how for some I don't remember why, but they released the song "The Power of Love" before the movie came out, so it was already number one or something.
Nice.
Aphrodite said Huey has a sexy rep for being
wait a minute, that's right.
Yeah.
For some reason I remembered that.
Aphrodite said Huey has a sexy rep for being well equipped. And I never thought as a kid, it never occurred to me, like as a normal person, it never occurred to me how fucking weird that is until I have a friend whose father made one of those lists.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like those lists anymore. That's real uncomfortable. I don't want to know about your dad's wiener. No, please don't tell me. And then he asked his mom. It was not good. Anyway.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
So, Mom.
Yeah. He was like, "Hey, Mom, is this true? Is this true?" Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah. That's who he is.
That's like the episode of Family Guy where Peter and Chris are like Peter's really worried that Chris is bigger than him. he starts chasing him around like, what you got in there? It's just awkward.
So awkward.
Yeah, Rick Astley had no idea how, I'm sure Rick Astley one night went to bed and went, "My song's dead. I can now live like a normal human being." And then the internet said, "The fuck you will."
Right? Do you think that there was like a disturbance in the Force moment? Like he's laying down to go to sleep, and he just hears a crescendo of "Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around." He pops up and is like,
has a deep voice for a scrawny white guy.
Yeah. And that was, I think him being ginger especially,
about him.
threw people for a loop. Because, there weren't dudes who looked like that, who looked like Alfred E. Newman, essentially, who would just, put out, good pop music. That was stunning to people.
I love that song. Every time I get Rickrolled, I listen to the whole thing. That has been my hand-washing song for 3 months, and I'm still pretty happy with it.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. It's gonna be stuck in my head now. Thank you.
Right?
Hey,
Who did
those
that?
were songs.
I did
Michael.
take a 3-week break for All-Star, but then I went back.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna run.
Know me.
And the sharpest tool in the shed.
Oh.
Get them nails. Oh my God.
Oh, the hand-washing song.
I had to be tested by the
That's
state one
unique.
time to wash my hands. I had someone watch me with a timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's working in a nursing home.
Yeah.
So what's your hand-washing songs?
I don't do a hand-washing song.
Nobody?
I
Just
literally
me?
count in my
I
head.
think the theater kids are jumping out and being like, "Yeah, I've got 7."
Hand washing.
Yeah, it depends on my
I
mood.
haven't even
Whatever's
used
stuck
any
in my
with
head.
my
Actually.
kid.
Maybe Hey
You just
Jude.
count to 20.
Hey Jude.
I hummed the Imperial March.
Ooh, that's good.
Or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Elsie said Purple Rain. Aphrodite said Depeche Mode.
Ooh. Purple rain,
No.
purple rain.
That's a
Cache
long
likes the song.
A bit of skin
Yes,
left
she
on your
does.
after Purple Rain. That skin's gonna be chafed off after Purple Rain. We'll have a bit left.
Prince will rise from the grave and just slide in and be like, "Baby girl, what you do to your hand?"
Are we talking personal Jesus or what? 'Cause I can't listen to personal Jesus anymore because I saw the teacher's version and they redid it to "Here Come the Vikings." So now
Who version?
in my head. History teachers. It's a YouTube blog that does clearly here are the questions for your quiz, but they're really cute.
My math teacher did that with I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. Don't know what it is about that little math assignment, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Yeah.
It was all math puns and everything, and
Yeah, but the history teachers have 20 of them. There's most of them are really good. So
Yeah. In high school, I got, she thinks my homework's sexy.
This did not happen in my school. My teachers did not do these things. I had a teacher who called me names for being on crutches.
That's a jerk.
No, she was kidding. She thought she was funny.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh my God. My 5th grade English teacher, I remember the first time I had like painted my nails black, and this was private school, and I had a dog collar with the spikes on it.
Like you do.
I was feeling myself at, 11, and she comes in, she goes, you're really ugly with all that on. And my mom hit the roof and lost her religion right there in the middle of the freaking PTA meeting.
See, I'm an antagonist. I was an antagonist as a kid. I didn't realize I was as much of one, but I was an antagonist within the rules. Like, you look really ugly when you're wearing that. Would you like me to take it off? Here, let me record you say that.
I remember I nearly got suspended for saying screwed. And they were like, and I think we were playing like make believe American Idol. And they were like, what do you want to do when you grow up or whatever? And I said something about if I can't make it singing, that I'm pretty screwed. And they were like, to the principal's office. And I was like, what? Why? Like, I don't understand the double entendre. Like, it was that little.
why is Camille? Oh, because Heather disappeared.
Oh, shit.
Where did I go?
What happened? She went bye-bye.
There's 2 of me. Hey, me.
Yeah.
Girl, you look good down there.
You know it.
Half a face.
I got you. I don't know what happened with Heather. I know her internet was getting weird.
I like you.
Whoop. Now we're fixed until she comes back.
Hopefully her charger was good. Because, sometimes the charger doesn't fit in
Yeah.
quite right. And she said her charge was low, so.
Oh my goodness. How are you getting so big? Oh my gosh. Her head is bigger than yours. Dog's head shouldn't be bigger than people's heads.
She's a big girl. She's getting to be a big girl, huh?
Good girl.
And she'll be 6 months old at the end of the month.
She's still growing too. Whoop whoop.
She'll grow till she's about 2 years old. So
Yep.
she'll stop growing like tall when she's about 1.5 years, and then the second part will be her weight, even though she's already packed on some weight.
Mm-hmm. Shibas are the same. I have a Shiba, and she finished her height growth, and now she's like working on her barrel chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since I am the goddess of the timer now, might I suggest another sprint?
Yeah, we should do another sprint.
They suggest never starting to let them pull until they're 2. But she won't start. She wears a harness, but she won't start actually pulling weight until she's about 18 months.
Yeah.
Even though she could probably be calmer if she was pulling some weight.
Yeah, it's probably the joints, right? Giving them time to settle. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That makes
just
sense.
just like with German shepherds, when you're training them for shepherd jobs, like you're not supposed to get them out in the field until they're 2, because otherwise, hip dysplasia and all that stuff really gets them.
Yep. Gotta protect their hips and their joints. All right, now we can start. I'm done. We can totally start a sprint if
It's
we're
all
ready.
good. It's all good. I don't mind oink interval, whatever the word.
Interval.
Shh, I don't know words.
Yes, you did.
Heather made it back.
Oh.
Sorry, folks. I'm having issues.
Everybody's like,
That's okay. Welcome back.
I think it's where I am in my apartment.
Oh, that could be.
Oh, yeah. Has your internet been
trying to make
funky?
sure that there's no audio issues, but I'm having internet issues. And
Flamethrower.
Yep. Just torch it.
my phone.
yeah.
The internet. The whole internet. Just
Yeah. Okay.
light it
We
on
don't
fire.
We don't need that.
All right.
DJG still exists.
I do still exist. I'm still here.
She's getting ghostier by the moment. Woo!
Sorry. My spirit has not lost contact with the mortal realm. Not yet.
That was me.
Heather, you're sideways again.
Well, wait a minute.
I'm confused. I thought you said I.
Oh,
There we go.
There we go.
It just hadn't decided to hear it. It was like, I'll do it when I feel like it.
CJ, with your steady incorporeality, the only thing that's playing in my mind is, oh, my love.
Oh,
my
goodness.
Darling.
You better make me a pot, woman.
We sang that.
I
in
want
choir.
pottery.
I
Sang
don't
that in
do
choir.
pottery.
That is so weird.
You sang Unchained Melody in choir?
Yeah, like imagine a group of like middle school kids.
We did too.
What
You
was
sang,
going on, y'all?
I've hungered for so long.
Yeah. In 3-part melody.
Do you guys
It
remember
never hit me how weird that was until just
several
so
years
weird.
back, some dude, I think it was on American Idol, did it wasn't Feel Like Making Love, but it was the R&B one about Let's Get It On, and dedicated it to his fucking parents. And people were like, "Excuse me?" You dedicated what to your parents? No, don't do that.
Oh, good God.
Oh my.
Oh, there's just some things you don't do. Okay, let's
I'm
actually
terrified.
sprint now.
Okay, yeah.
In 3,
Let us run.
2, 1, sprint away. Dana, you can totally turn your camera off. Are you all excited? You should be excited.
Thrilled beyond all comparison.
You should be. It's the best sprint ever because it's number 3 of a series that should have had 4 in it. Hooray!
Sorry.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday. Speaking of birthdays, are you ready for your song?
Oh, sure. Go for it.
Okay. If anybody in the comments is Swedish, God, I'm so sorry. Okay. I had never heard the Swedish Happy Birthday song, and I was like, oh, this would be a great song to sing, because Sarah couldn't figure out which language she wanted, and I was like, I'll just pick. And I picked this one, and I have no roots in the Swedish language at all. So, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Jag må leva, jag må leva, jag må leva ut i 100 år. Jag viskar leva, jag viskar leva, jag viskar leva ut i 100 år. Och när hon har levat, och när hon har levat, och när hon har levat ut i 100 år, ja då ska hon skjutas, låt hon ska skjutas, låt hon ska skjutas på en skottkärra fram. There you go.
Yay! Thank you!
Yay!
Hey, and Tamara and I kind of match.
Do you?
We got matchies. It's the same room. It's a different shot of the same room.
Ooh, the red room.
Giving you a thumbs up because your birthday is awesome.
Yeah!
Yeah!
I talked shit on Twitter about our Twin Peaks viewing. And Twin Peaks News retweeted me. Yes!
Nice.
Second.
You're tagged. You're tagged twice, actually, because I talked about you twice. Oh, boy. Okay.
I'm used to the birthday dirge.
No! This is not what we're doing.
Okay, so Twin Peaks aired in 1990 and 1991, and then in 1992, Fire Walk with Me, the movie, came out, and then the series, the 3rd season, came out in 2017. So I tweeted that Tamara is going to, we're going to finish season 2 tonight, and then she's going to wait a year to see Fire Walk with Me, and then we're going to wait 27 more years for her to be able to see season 3. That is not the agreement that we entered into.
Absolutely not. I'm sorry to yell at everybody's ear. That was like that was like my immediate reaction.
In all fairness, none of the rest of us signed up for that shit either.
What is that?
I think it's Heather's phone vibrating because Heather's
Sorry.
on her phone. So
I
it's
thought, honestly, it sounded like when they're
Like
the tugs are pulling out big ships. Do you hear that? Yep. Yep. It was the coolest thing I've ever experienced was watching, like, well, I couldn't actually see it, but there was a sub going through the channel, and there was thick fog. So all you could hear, like, you could just see this really thick fog, and then you heard the tugs just, it was like, holy,
terrifying.
Yeah, it was
The ghosts
so cool.
are coming for you.
Yep, it was really awesome.
yeah, that sounds like it's like a whole mood.
I forgot to turn off the reminder.
Oh, yeah, it's
that
fine.
happened.
It's just when you're on your phone, because it's in your phone, it seems drastic.
And I'm still learning how to do Zoom on my phone because this is the first time I've done that. So
Yeah, and I mean it's working pretty well. So other than
yeah, it's better now.
I'm glad that you showed me that you can Zoom on your phone. So now, if I'm not at my desk and I want to Zoom with Sarah, I could be like, "Let me in! I'm here!"
yes, absolutely, absolutely. And sometimes we do just like chat on Zoom. So thank you, Sam. I appreciate the birthday wishes. Thank you, everyone, for them. If I missed anyone, it was not on purpose, but thank you guys all for coming for my birthday. We are at the end of my time, so let's go ahead and do our outros. People have shuffled, so I'm going to go in the reverse order, but you're not in your reverse order other than CJ, who hasn't moved, I don't think. I think CJ is the only one who hasn't moved. So
CJ remains.
I will accept responsibility for the new
Oh,
shift.
it wasn't just you. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. And
It's like, I will throw myself under the bus.
I switched my layout around so that if people turn off their cameras, it just moves you guys. It doesn't actually, like, it's not attached to your name. Your picture isn't, because I use the name in Zoom, so that's why you guys can turn your cameras off now. Yeah, it's not a big deal. So yeah. So I'm going to go starting below me, which is Morgan.
Hi, I'm Morgan Hazelwood. I'm a fantasy unpublished writer, blogger, vlogger. You can find me everywhere as Morgan Hazelwood, morganhazelwood.com, YouTube/Morgan Hazelwood. I share writing tips and writerly musings, and someday I'll finish editing.
I know them feels. It doesn't matter if you have something published or not. Someday I'll finish editing is still a thing.
That is very true.
Camille.
Hey guys, I'm Camille Myrick. I'm an altar tuber as well. Most of y'all know that. I post videos on Tuesday, Friday, and live stream on Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Time every week. And you can find me on social media under Camille Myrick, MYRICK. And I would love to chat with you on the interwebs outside of YouTube sometime. So sure, look me up.
Awesome. And Heather.
Okay, so I'm Heather Dewey Pettit, and let's see, I'm also unpublished as an author. That is the nonfiction thing I've been, but anyway. Let's see. I am working on my first book, and apparently I'm having internet problems tonight. I have not been able to get back in the chat in a little while, but oh well. Anyway, I don't remember what I was going to say, but
promos.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So.
Do you have anything?
When do you
to promo?
stream, Heather?
Yeah.
So I've been streaming since my son, has been home, not in school. I moved my streaming to evenings. It was originally during the day, when I think I'm at my best. So anyway, currently I did take this past week off, but currently I'm Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 to 9. However, I'm researching changing that.
Okay, so tentatively 7 to 9 Central on
Yes.
Tuesday and Thursday, but that might change, so double check.
It might change. I don't know. I'm kind of butting up against other
Strains.
others at this time. So
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just, yeah.
trying to figure that out.
There's the people bump. Like, there's not a lot you can do about it, but yeah. So.
Happens.
Yeah, it's getting there are a lot of author tubers now, and that's great.
Yeah.
And I just want to say super quick. Sorry. Thank you very much for having me join.
Oh yeah, no problem at all. Everybody's always welcome. Dana.
Hi, I am Dana Gollin. Sometimes I write under Ava Fox. I have a YouTube channel, and Heather, I am taking the month off, so if you would like to stream in my 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time slot on Monday morning, it's available for you, because I'm taking it off. It's my spot, and I will let you have it if you would like to on Monday. So
let me think about that and get back to you.
all right, I'll be back in July. You're welcome. I'll be back doing my live streams in July. Until then, you can go over to my website, danagollinwrites.com, or you can find me on Twitters and all the other stuff under Dana Gollin Writes. Yeah. Yay!
Yay! And Tamara.
Hello, my name is Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author. Let's see. I launched a video today telling you guys what we're reading for Writers Workshop. Sorry that it's late, but I'm just glad that it is out. Tomorrow I'll be launching a video for Wordstock. Also, AuthorTube News is going to be happening this weekend. And I stream on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if there's anything else I'm supposed to say. We're going to leave it at that.
Okay. All right. Austin.
Hi, everybody. My name is Austin K from the channel Austin K, which is my name, which is also right down there. And I'm currently in the middle of my one-year novel writing project for So Tall the Trees, which will be my first published work in December of this year. Woo woo, like 6 months left. Sad, sad, very scary. I stream on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a very chill Zen stream. Because it's on Monday and nobody freaking likes Monday. I don't care who you are. You can say you like Monday, but you're lying. Nobody's ready for the weekend to end. And so on those Mondays, we sort of recenter, regroup, have some chill music vibing in the background, and do a lot of word sprints and get ourselves together for the week. So I will see you then.
All right. And
I
CJ.
like your streams.
Yeah, I do too.
Thank you.
They're very
They're
different
chill.
than other streams that like you might go to because they're a lot more like zen, as you said. So if you guys on a Monday night and you're feeling like I can't handle like a big boisterous bubbly thing, that's a place.
Don't appreciate the call out, Sarah.
Well, unfortunately for you, Camille, you can't put me in timeout.
Damn it! Oh, damn it! I don't have the power this time.
My! How the turns table.
And also, Camille, I don't know that you can call it a call out when I literally mentioned fisting earlier, and now again now. So
Okay, you're boisterous. Yeah, we can agree on that.
Okay. CJ's turn. If you want to turn your background off so people can see what the hell you look like, CJ, that might not be the worst idea when you do your outro, at least.
Hi.
Because if Dana holds still enough, it eventually gives her a face again. But yours does not do that.
No. So we tried something new to see if I could get a background. I'm going to turn that light off so it's not quite so bright. My name is CJ Blair. I'm a writer of things, and you can go down below and catch my free YA fantasy serial, The South Deer Island Chronicles. I have a new episode that is I should be posting tomorrow.
Ooh.
In theory.
I'm accountability-able, so I'm going to be on you about this.
I appreciate that.
I like theories.
But yeah, episode 26 is supposed to go up tomorrow. My Twitter is also down below. I'm an excellent retweeter. If you're interested in following me, I will follow you back and retweet.
All right.
Facts. You're always like on it too.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
I'm getting better at it.
Not as on it as the Twin Peaks News Twitter.
I can't believe that they retweeted such trash.
Oh my
felt
goodness.
personally attacked.
The whole Twin Peaks community is out to get you on Twitter now. Okay, all right. So everybody here has links down below. Please go click on all their links, subscribe to all their channels, and blah blah blah. All those things that I ask you to do with my stuff too. So, yeah. So we'll see you guys all in a week. And
You know, if you wanted to give Sarah a birthday gift, you could always buy something from her merch that's linked down below. Dana is wearing her shirt. That is available in many different colors, and there's also muscle tees as well as regular t-shirts, and I think there's long sleeve shirts as well, and mugs.
She's also got some excellent books out, so
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Everybody's being so
V-neck
good to
in the
me.
wash.
Thank you guys so much.
Just
All right.
saying.
subscribe, hit that like. We love engagement,
Right?
and we love community. So let's support each other
Word.
and celebrate Sarah's birthday.
All right. So we'll see you guys all next week, 7 p.m. Central. Same bat time, same bat channel, and all that jazz. So bye, everybody.
Bye, gang.